This week, I sat down with Program Director for Next Steps at Vanderbilt, Tammy Day, to discuss what Next Steps is and how students can get involved.
Next Steps is a 2-year, non-degree college experience for young adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities to have a college experience. And so before programs like Next Steps started, if you could imagine being in high school, and the typical question everybody gets is, what are you going to do after high school? Well, for a student with an intellectual disability, they couldn't answer the question, I want to go to college. Actually, they probably would have said, I want to go to college, but there was no way they could go. And Next Steps at Vanderbilt, to our knowledge, is still the first top 20 university to have such a program on its campus. We were the first in our state of Tennessee, and we now have 2 sister programs, one at UT and one that just started in Memphis this January. So we accept up to 8 students each fall, and they're here for 2 years. And they have a college schedule. They are on campus well over 30 hours a week. They are involved in one university class, one Vanderbilt class per semester that matches their career interest or just their lifelong learning interests. And they also have some Next Steps classes. They're very small classes. They teach independent living skills like banking and budgeting and things like that. We also have career tech, where they're learning how to use the computer in many different ways. They're also building resumes, electronic portfolios, and ways to market themselves. And then we also teach a class each semester called Self-Awareness, where there are probably counterparts similar to this on our campus at some level, where the students are just learning more about what does it mean to be human, what are our needs, etc. Each of our students has a circle of support. They have like between 5 and probably 8, we call them ambassadors, that assist our students every semester. And they volunteer 2 to 4 hours each semester, but typically it's only 2 hours a week. And they do things like have lunch. Well, you're going to have lunch anyway, so you're including your Next Step student. And it's not every day, right? It's a different student. Our students are required to do 3 hours of exercise a week. So you're getting your workout in while, chatting with someone else, maybe giving them some tips on how to exercise safely. We also have we have ambassadors who serve as tutors, and they help them keep up with their coursework. And then we have ambassadors that do something called daily planning, and that's just teaching them to be intentional, checking email, writing your assignments in your planner. And I have had so many ambassadors say, I am such a better student because I'm helping this student to be intentional. I can use it myself. Employment is one of our key outcomes. We want our individuals to be able to have a paid job when they leave. So across our country, to be a young person, or to be an adult with an intellectual disability, 30% actually it's more like 21% of these folks have paid work. Those are horrible statistics. So of our graduates, we're up to close to 80% have paid employment. And so when people say, what is the outcome of Next Steps? To me, it is a higher quality of life. It's to have a better social network, better skills for making friends and keeping friends. It's to have a better chance at good employment and to live as independently as possible. And I guess those are probably all the university students' goals.
If you want to learn more about becoming an ambassador with the Next Steps program, visit nextsteps.vanderbilt.edu and find the Peer Mentor application. Applications are accepted at the beginning of each semester. For Inside Vandy, I'm Carly Vaughn.